Hey everybody, as you probably noticed, I have a couple of yoga mats here in front of me. This is my Jade Harmony mat. I've been using this since probably 2016, so it's over 5 years old at this point. It's been a great yoga mat for me, but as you may be able to see, it's got a couple of battle scars. And if I unroll it all the way, this side, it's even worse. It's one of the risks that you take when you have a dog and do yoga. Sometimes yoga mats are left within reach of little limbs. So I've been needing to replace this mat for a while. Obviously, it's got sunscreen on it. It's chewed up. I've used this mat about all that I can use it. Luckily, just a couple of weeks ago, the fine folks over at Satori Concept reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try one of their cork yoga mats. I really like cork yoga mats in general. Sometimes cork mats can be a little thin, a little flimsy, and they can even get kind of brittle, which is not ideal, but they also tend to be more sustainable and a little bit better for the environment. And this one, I've been kind of feeling it. It's still in plastic. You can see, I've been feeling it and it doesn't feel flimsy or brittle. So I'm going to open this up, run through a little bit of light vinyasa and yin and see how it does. I'm also, I'm going to leave the Jade yoga mat out on the floor just in case my dog decides to come join me. He doesn't really understand down dog and often will try and lay on me or my yoga mat. So hopefully having this second mat out on the floor will keep him occupied. So yeah, I'll spread this one out, open that mat, and we'll do some midday yoga. Okay, right away, I can tell it grips the floor really well. It doesn't seem to be sliding around very much, and it feels pretty soft under my knees. I'd say that in terms of thickness and squishiness, it's really, really comparable to the Jade mat that I've been using. So I'm going to go through and start doing some yoga. For those of you that are into feet, it's your lucky day because I'm barefoot. Ooh, normally you'd be paying for that. I probably shouldn't make feet pic jokes when I'm doing a review for a brand that was generous enough to reach out to me and send me a yoga mat, but here we are. It's what you get. Yeah, let's do some vinyasa, a little yin, and then I have to get back to work. Are you helping? Can you go back that way? You're helping so good. Can you go to your yoga mat? Can you go to your yoga mat? No, you're gonna stay right there? Okay. Buddy, are you looking at the yoga mat? Here, let's get you over to your yoga mat. Come here. This mat's good for walkers. Yeah. Yeah, let's get you over here onto this yoga mat. Good boy. Good boy. now what am I supposed to do? Are you helping? This is helping? He thinks he's helping. Well, since Walker has decided that he's the star of the yoga mat review, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this yoga session short and just kind of give you my thoughts on the Satori concept mat with what I've been able to test of it so far. So I would say that in general, I give it like probably a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. I really like the way it feels. This would be ideal for like a yin yoga. You know, it's very, very comfortable to sit on. It grips the floor pretty well, doesn't really move around, and it also doesn't have like a strong scent. You know, with my jade mat, that was one thing early on that really stuck out to me. If I was trying to do like child's pose, it just smelled like rubber. And this, I don't really smell anything. Clearly Walker likes it and thinks it's quite comfortable. Yeah? You like sitting on this mat with me? Okay, good boy. So definitely all positives there. Plus it looks really cool. I really like the way this mat looks, either with or without the Bulldog. Oh, you got a belly rub for me? Okay. He's such a good assistant. I think that I mainly take a couple points off because it doesn't grip super well. You know, I noticed while in like down dog that my hands were sliding quite a bit. That said, I should also probably give the mat the benefit of the doubt because I am, as you probably noticed, I am very out of practice with my yoga. I've mainly just been lifting for exercise recently and have kind of stepped away from doing yoga on a regular basis, mainly because my mat was, my old jade mat, was not exactly great and I didn't enjoy taking it to the gym with me. But now that I have a nice mat that I enjoy using, I'm gonna get back into doing it a bit more regularly. It just may have to be on days that someone is at doggy daycare because this makes it much more difficult to do yoga. But also, I noticed on the Satori website that they mentioned that the mat is easier to grip like as you sweat more. So I'm guessing that if you were doing something like a Bikram or doing yoga after a workout or having a really intense vinyasa or hatha flow session, you know, perhaps then if you did have a little bit more sweat, your grip would be even better. And I should clarify, the grip's not bad. You know, it grips pretty well. Just not quite as good as that like out of the box grip that you got with like a jade mat or a full rubber mat. So yeah, I'm really happy with this mat. I'm definitely going to keep using it. And again, a big thank you to the folks at Satori Concept for sending me this mat to try out. I really enjoyed using it, and of course, wherever you're seeing this review, either on my website or on YouTube or on Instagram, I'll include links below where you can check out the Satori for yourself and give it a try. So thanks again, Satori. Walker and I really enjoy the mat, and we can't wait to get back into the flow of our yoga practice. Have a great day, everybody.